Hey everybody, I figured it was time for an update video because I don't do these often enough, and I decided to answer a few of your questions in this one. First up, who is Brian and is he my son? No, he's not. I'd be honored for Brian to be my son, but he is actually our new host in Atlanta. And let's talk about why Brian is here on the channel. Currently, the two of us are out here in Dallas because Toyota has updated a ton of new models for 2022 and 2023, and it's just not possible to cover this kind of event alone. Also, with so many new cars out there every year, every month practically, it's difficult to just do that with one person. The Alex on Autos network is also growing. If you haven't checked out EV Buyer's Guide, be sure and find that channel. Hit that subscribe button as well. There's also the Auto Buyer's Guide podcast. You'll find that on all of the major podcast platforms. That's going to feature me. It's going to occasionally feature Brian, and of course, Tim Mosso from Watchbox as well. Then gradually over time, Alex on Autos is going to be transitioning towards Auto Buyer's Guide as we try and refocus our mission on providing more Buyer's Guide style content, like, for instance, with this RAV4 right next to me. Which RAV4 is right for you? Which one should you buy? How are the different models priced against one another, etc. All that kind of content is going to be coming up a little bit later this year. But in the meantime, let's talk about Brian and talk about where he comes from. So Brian, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina. I went to the University of Georgia, graduated from there about 4 years ago, and I initially thought I wanted to work in the music industry, and I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. But lo and behold, at the bottom of my heart, I was really just a car person, and I realized that's what I wanted to do. And
Was that because you didn't play the guitar? Is that
I
why
did not
Nashville
play the
didn't
guitar,
work?
no. So
Okay.
since then, I've been doing a lot of sort of shorter term gigs with Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, and Genesis. And then I finally ended up with Alex, and it's been a really awesome journey so far.
And apparently it works really well because everybody thinks he's my kid. But let's be clear, I'm not old enough to be his dad, so let's put that rumor to rest right now.
So long story short, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me very soon. If you want to see even more of me and the behind the scenes of what I'm doing with my day-to-day on the job, follow me on my socials, which should be on your screen right now. Thanks, guys.